Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Unity. Today I have a super easy 5-minute video. We're going to be making the world's easiest and fastest thank you cards using the Snowy Winter Greetings Whit-Kit from January 2020. And I know last minute, best way to make thank you cards. Let me show you the beautiful pattern papers. I really wanted to make a video with these pattern papers because they're absolutely stunning and it's so easy to use them. We're going to be using two of the beautiful cardstocks included in the kit. We're going to use the thank you, and then we have one of the scrap cardstocks that we were using earlier. So let's get started. We're going to begin by trimming all of our paper pieces to be on those cardstocks. So we're going to begin with these two craft and white, and we're going to trim these to 4 1/4, which is going to give us a beautiful base for it. And then you can use, your cheapy card bases, and then you can just attach the card panels to it. And then we're going to make two types of cards for this. So we're going to be doing some centered cards with just the pattern paper, and then we're going to be doing some edge cards. So for this, we are going to trim at 4 inches, and I am using the Caterpillar Pro crop cutter. If you're wondering, that I'm able to cut 2 pieces of cardstock at the same time. So these are going to be the ones that get centered, and then we're going to bring these two guys, and so these are going to get cut for the edge. So these are going to be 4 by 4 3/4. These are just going to be super fun. So we're going to set those to the side, and then you have all these awesome scraps that you can continue making cards, and as you can see, they all blend really nicely. So next we have again our piece of crap cardstock that we were using earlier in one of the other kits, and again I want to show you how beautiful and versatile these papers are, that you can use them. I think we're on our 8th project with these beauties, and there's still so much left to use on this kit. But I know Christmas came and went, and we are ready to be sending those thank yous and get them out of the way. I'm going to grab my embossing watermark ink. And guys, this is all real-time crafting. So you see how fast it is when you have a stack of beautiful pattern paper, that it makes it super easy to create and get inspired. So we're going to do 4 thank yous, and we're just gonna stamp, and I have left enough room in between those thank yous to be able to cut those. All right, and then we're gonna grab our piece of cardstock here, and we have our gold embossing powder included in the kit. So we're gonna add that to the whole thank yous, and then we're going to heat set. And these are the world's fastest thank you cards. 4 set of cards, all real time, with 1 kit. Ooh, hot. Okay, we're gonna finish that last one. And I love this embossing powder because the base of the embossing powder is gold, so you don't lose that thank you even if you overcook the glitter out of it. So we're going to set this to the side. Make sure that we don't spill it. And then I'm going to bring back my trimmer. And we're just I'm going to trim this one a little closer. Oh, too close on that one. That's all right. I'm going to set that to the side, and now we can begin assembly of our cards. So we're going to begin just kind of putting these together. So we have that craft with that. I feel like this white goes really well with that yellow. And then I'm just going to do this. Okay, then we're going to grab our adhesive. We're going to begin with the first one. So we're going to add the adhesive, and then we're going to try to center this or mat this right on the center. Okay, so there's one. This next one is going to be off to the edge, kind of like a book cover card. And again, super easy, super fast way to mass produce your cards. You're watching this on real time, and we are using the Snowy Winter Greetings stamp set for the thank you, and we're using Whit-Kit for January 2020. And there's such a value packed on these that I haven't even used most of. I feel I have a ton of stuff left over, and we've done a ton of cards. So be sure to click subscribe at the end of the video. Now we're just going to do this one on this edge. Now we have our forward bases. We're going to bring in our thank yous. And we're going to do these with foam adhesive. So all we're going to do is going to flip and cut. And then we're going to make a song about it. We're going to flip and cut. Right? So we got thank you. There's one. Move on to the next one. And remove the backing, and the hardest part is removing the sticky back from the foam. We're going to center that, and you find that you kind of miss the spot. Just bring your scissors. It's all good. And continue on to this white. So yeah, definitely this one needs a bit of a trim. And remember, you can always trim more if needed. I'm pretty happy with that, but it's harder to add. So I'm going to add another piece of foam in the back. Oh. And, okay. Next, last but not least, we have this one. We're going to add a little strip of foam in the back. Remove that backing. And we're going to add this one. And then at this point, you can embellish or you can let it be. I'm really quite happy with these, but we have some time, so we're going to embellish. I'm going to bring in the embellishments included in the kit. I have some of this lovely aqua mono glue, so I'm just going to add 2 little drops. And then I'm going to add that embellishment. And it just gives it a little more finished look, don't you think? Going to add the next one. You have a jewel picker. Makes it a lot easier to pick these guys up. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right. I got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And this one does need just one more on this edge. We're going to grab a little guy. And guys, this is all being made with the January 2020 Whit-Kit. You're seeing how easy this is to make. And real time, we've made 4 cards using the pattern paper. And this is a super, super cool way to make these last minute thank you cards. You want to give thank you cards to your guests before they leave town. This is a way to do it. You use your pattern paper for it with it. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in this last one. And it does come with these big, beautiful jewels. And so we're going to add that to the corner. So we're going to make sure we add enough adhesive that it's going to stick. And then we're going to add one little guy down here for one of the larger of the gems. And guys, that does it. 4 cards. This is a way to make super fast thank you cards using pattern paper from the January 2020 Whit-Kit from Unity Stamp Company. Be sure to click subscribe by clicking on this photo and stay tuned for more videos coming up. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.